Alright guys, hope you're doing well. So yeah, in this video I want to talk about a healing reaction that I had last night and a product that I think should be part of everyone's toolkit on the program. And it's a product I've talked about before, but I'm going to talk about it again because it really helped me last night. So yeah, I think this healing reaction was potentially brought on by the garlic enemas. I didn't really feel any effects after the garlic enemas, but yeah, last night I had a pretty intense healing reaction. So if you know anything about toxic metals, you'll have heard about manganese. Manganese is often called, when you go through manganese detoxification, we often call it manganese madness because it can literally make you feel like you're going mad. It's probably one of the more nastier ones in that sense from a mental perspective. Because your mind just feels like it's just going lost, you're losing the plot. It's very difficult to explain without going through it. You just get random images, dark images, strange images, and it's all sort of mishmashed together in this big mess in your head, and you sort of can't turn it off. And yeah, we call it manganese madness. So I experienced that last night, and when even me after 10 years, you still second guess things a little bit, and I was sat there thinking, what is this? And then I was like, well, it does seem like manganese, manganese madness. And also I had this feeling in my head similar to copper toxicity, whereby it's the best way to describe it is it's as if your head was a room, the light in the room is just switched on. You can't turn it off. You can't get to sleep. The light is switched on is probably the best way to describe it. So anyway, I was tossing and turning and wondering what the hell's going off, and I decided to do a heavy metal P test because I keep a few packs in my house basically for these occasions, and I was quite relieved to see on the test that at that time in my urine I was releasing manganese and copper. So one of the biggest problems, and I think it is a problem on the program, is that although the hair analysis is really good at seeing what's gone off over the past 3 months and seeing what you've been releasing, what's more difficult for an individual, especially in the beginning, is to ascertain sometimes what on earth is going off when you have some of these healing reactions, because they can be quite nasty. Obviously if you feel like you're losing the plot, especially in the beginning, why are you going to attribute that to a healing reaction? You're going to just think, oh my god, this is it, I've really kicked the cat out of the house this time. And the same goes for other things like nickel, which can make you have suicidal thoughts. It's very hard sometimes to distinguish in that instant whether you're going through a healing reaction or not. Now, the good things about these tests is that they're instant. So you can go and do one of these, and within 5 minutes, you're going to get the results. And I have to say, every single time I've gone through one of these reactions and I've thought, oh, it's mercury, or it seems like arsenic. Well, actually, this particular test doesn't test for arsenic, or it seems like nickel, or it seems like copper. Every single time I've thought that and I've done the test, it's actually shown up the exact same metal that I postulated it to be. So I think these should be part of everyone's toolkit, in my opinion. Really helpful. Even practitioners, every practitioner, even practitioners, when they go through an intense reaction, it throws you off. Yeah, you've definitely got a better toolkit. Yeah, you can definitely make better decisions on what it is. But even me, I was relieved to see that manganese was showing, because then 100% that what's going off is a detox reaction. So the heavy metal test that I use, you can get from a website called Osumex, OSUMEX. If you can go to .co.uk or .com, they've got a USA version and a UK version. They're quite cheap in my opinion. They're like 10 quid, 11 quid. I think in dollars, it's around $17, $16. But when you're going through something like that, it really helps to just know what's going on. It doesn't test for every toxic metal, so for example, it doesn't test for like arsenic, and I might potentially look for one that does. But yeah, it tests for quite a lot, so it gives you a good idea about what's going off in the moment. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and speak to you soon.